straight hull design, tapered hull design, Eurotrash, Federal, American, European. What's it all mean? Guys, this isn't rocket science. If you want to load shells, it's easier than you think. Don't let the media, don't let the gun boards and the so-called gurus intimidate you into not loading. But you know what? We can't really discuss that out here. I'm gonna take you guys back to the bunkhouse and we're gonna go over with some diagrams, like a reading rainbow of reloading. Come on.
What you see in front of you is a plethora of wads. But guess what? You really don't need all these wads. Basically, hulls come in two basic shapes. You've got what's known as your straight wad hull, and you can see we took this Federal Promo and we cut it in half. So you can see the case right in here has all that extra room. That's called straight wad, and a lot of the Federals are made like that, and a lot of the Eurotrash are made like that, if not all. The next wads are known as the taper wads, and you can see here why. The taper hole, do you see the difference in the thickness here and how that kind of comes down and compresses right in here? And this is a gun club compared to the Federal up there. Yeah, you're getting the point now. What you need to do is find a wad which fits these holes as close as you can. Now, one thing about these is you can use a wad that belongs here and put it in here, and you probably will have no problem. But if you use a wad that belongs in a taper hull, in a straight hull, you're going to lose a lot of that energy from the powder burning and efficiency. So, what is there to do? Oh, this is a good chance for you guys to take a look. As you can see, a one-piece hull, you see it's all plastic. One piece of plastic extruded with just a base on it. See that? Compared to how they make these is just a cheap shell, and they put the, look at that, that's the paper, compressed paper. So when the guys are talking about shooting their wads out, no, they're not being dirty. They're telling you the truth. These come loose and they shoot out, creating a bore obstruction. But I've yet to experience that, and hopefully never will. The easiest way to determine which wads fit into what hole, right, is to grab your hull that you're using and cut the base right off. See this? All right. This is an STS hull. This is a AA hull. Hard to believe, but yeah, it's a AA hull. Cut close to the bottom. You can see right there. All right. You see, this is the base. This is the top. Cut it right off, and you can see inside. Ooh, there's the taper. Do you see that? This is the one we did a bunch of firing. I think 11 or 12 firings on. It's smaller here to fit into here. You see that? How that fits? Nice. Yes. Right? And you'll see taper. You see how that fits down in there? Very nice. No gaps for powder and gas to escape from. You cut the hole that you're going to be using, right? And then you take your wad. Ooh, he's getting away. You take your wad and you insert it in the hull. And you see just how much of a gap, if any, you'll see around here. See that? Very, very nice, tight. No issues with this whatsoever when you shoot them. Now, if you take and you put this same wad and say a Fiocchi, we've been over this already, and you put it in, do the same test, look at the looseness. Oh man, look at the sloppy fit we've got. You see that? So, take the holes you're loading. Look how that wants to just slide right out. Not good for accuracy. No, no. Now, check these guys out. These are a clone for a straight wall. Very nice, by the way. Now, whoa, look at that. That's a tight fit. Do you see that? No space. So when the gases act upon this powder cup, there's going to be nowhere for the gases to escape, and you'll get full velocity the way it was designed. Let's check out a Eurotrash. Eurotrash, same thing. This is, whoa, that's beautiful. Look at that. Whew, if you can call them beautiful. Put them in there and look. Now, this hull is a Federal. See that? Now you see how you've got a little bit of space right there? That's not good. So that's why the rule is not hard and fast. Now, oh look, we've got a figure 8. But these figure 8s are made for straight wall. Put this guy in and look at that. Holy cow. You've got a nice tight fit. Huh. Funny, isn't it? So, best advice I could give you guys is cut a hole in half, grab a couple of them. Look at that, nice tight fit. Now let's try the figure 8 clones for the taper hull in a straight hull. And look at that. You can see, do you see how much loose space there is right there? How it jiggles around like that? That's not good. One more hull. Okay. Here's the Grand, right? And we'll try it with the taper hull design. Let's stick this guy in, and you can kind of see, look at that. Holy cow, look at all the slop in that. Look at that. There's too much slop. Too much slop. That isn't good. That's not good for accuracy. That isn't good for anybody. You see that? Look. Nope. And it's like we said before, people, look at that. Nice, tight fit. Man, it's a thing of beauty. So, do not be scared. There's a ton of hulls. I know, it looks overwhelming. But, basically, for the imports, Eurotrash, use the Federal or the Federal clones. You see that? This is Federal. This is the Federal clone. Holy cow. They almost look identical, don't they? Except this is 1 1/4. This is 1 ounce. Whoa. And you can see the cup on the shot cup, how it is lower over here. But still, performance is excellent. Nice, deep gas cup. You see that? So, straight wad, go with this design. Tapered, go with this design. This is the double A design. This is a clone for your double A. Oh, here's where the rules get muddy. This one is a clone, but it's a clone for the straight hull. And actually, this was designed specifically with the Federal gold medals in mind. Now, this is tall. Another thing you got to worry about is the height. You see how tall that is? And look how short that is. Compared to, look how short that is. So, bulkier powder in here won't do, which is why I load these with 800X. Bulkier powder in here, excellent. Bulkier powder in here, excellent. Bulkier powder in here, figure 8, excellent. And you can see why. Leaves a lot more room.
See what I tell you? Simple, straightforward. It's easy. You can do this. You know you can do this. Don't let people tell you you can't do it. Don't be intimidated into not wanting to do it just because you don't think you have the information. I just broke it down. We just broke it down for you. Get out there, do your shooting. Questions, comments, concerns, you guys send them on down. Till next time.